Welcome to Italy for the fourth round of the 2022 Tour European Rally. Rally di Alba is held in the northwestern Piedmont region in the UNESCO World Heritage Langa area. Alba and Santo Stefano Belbo, nestled in the vineyard-laden hills, host the event. The 7th Tour European Rally season starts and ends in Italy, from Tuscany up to the French Riviera, across to the Beaujolais regions of Switzerland, back to the Piedmont and the UNESCO World Heritage Langa area, through to Georgia, across to Wales, before the final event in Sardinia. After the TER has launched a new adventure starting in 2023, the TER World Series, many events have shown interest in TER and already joined as TER promo events in 2022. The promo event season kicked off in Rovaniemi, Finland with Arctic Lapland Rally, followed by the new entries, Mexico with Rally of Nations Guanajuato, and Japan with Rally Montre. After TER, Tour European Rally Round 3 in Rally du Chablais, four-time French champion Johan Bonneteau leads the series with a Citroën C3, ahead of the Skoda Fabias of Jonathan Michelot and Alberto Battistoli. One of the many treasures of the Piedmont region is the Langaroero Monferrato area, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It boasts some great wines such as Barbera d'Alba, Barolo, Barbaresco, Dolcetto, and Fresa. The area is also famous for the truffle and a popular day trip destination, even for cruise ship passengers. The 2022 edition of Rally di Alba was showcased in a press conference at the Grinzane Cavour Castle. Two Tour European Rally drivers were present, coming from very different parts of the world. Hayden Paddon from New Zealand and Patrice Spitalier from Mexico. The 16th Rally di Alba is run over 2 days, 9 special stages, set in the beautiful Langa and Valle Belbo hills. TER Series Ambassador Hayden Paddon begins in Alba his European season. The Hyundai New Zealand driver, 2011 PWRC World Champion, former Hyundai Motorsport WRC Works driver, and winner of the 2016 WRC Rally Argentina, is returning to tarmac after a 5-year absence.
It's nice to come back to Europe after a long time, and very, very long time since I've been on tarmac, so just gonna enjoy this rally. It's a very, very nice rally, nice stages. It's great to have this as a round of TER.
12-time Italian champion Paolo Andreucci is back in the TER after his 2021 Rally Città d'Arezzo Val Tiberina victory. Andreucci will be co-driven by Rudy Briani on a Skoda Fabia Rally 2 equipped with MRF tires, with which he secured his 12th national title in the 2021 Italian Gravel Championship.
We have to do our experiences. understand the tire situation. Try solutions on the H Sport car. So, we should get some information.
Jonathan Michelot, 2019 TER Junior Champion, is fresh from his maiden victory in Rallye du Chablais.
This is our first time at Rallye Alba. A very difficult and especially dirty rally, with a lot of drivers in front, or very fast. We will try to do our best, especially in our championships, which is what counts for us.
Frenchman Stéphane Lefebvre, 2014 WRC3 and JWRC World Champion, will drive a Citroën C3 Rally 2, like the one he used to win the first 3 rounds of the 2022 Belgian Championship.
I hope to do a good rally to enjoy the stages. I see the car is working well, so we have all the package to do a good weekend.
Massimo Morasso, Deputy President of the Asti Spumanti e Moscato Doc G Consortium, is one of the most experienced local drivers, starting in Alba for the 7th time.
My idea is come before 20 position because it's very difficult. There are a lot of very important driver, and I am a gentleman driver.
Mexican 2021 NACAM Junior Champion Patrice Pitalier is back in action after his TER Junior victory in Rallye Antibes Côte d'Azur.
Right now it's about gaining experience, and well, why not think about the prize that Yippee is putting for the TER Junior category.
Spitalier's main rival is Swiss Sascha Althos, back-to-back Rallye du Chablais TER Junior winner.
I accept to impart a lot here to the stage. There is more difficult than the other rally I have made. We want to be in the end of the rally and to make some points in the 2 championship.
Varying weather conditions add to the challenge of the technical Langa area roads. Rain falls on the stages until about 30 minutes before the start, making the tire choice tricky. The first stage is representative of the great fight that lays ahead. Hayden Padon is fastest with his Hyundai i20, quick and finding his marks on tarmac after a long time. He is 0.5 seconds faster than Lefebvre. The Frenchman, more used to a surface and a Citroën C3 Rally 2, which he has already secured 3 wins with this season, is sandwiched between Padon and Andreucci. The 12-time Italian champion bets on the rain and takes wet tires on his Skoda Fabia Rally 2, but still manages to only lose 0.4 seconds to Lefebvre and only 0.9 seconds from the leader.
3, 2, 1, vai, 80, sinistra stacca, inversione destra, stretta, leva, 50.
Driving another Skoda Fabia Rally 2, Massimo Morasso benefits from his knowledge of the roads to set 4th fastest. Close behind him, Alberto Dell'Era makes the most of his Volkswagen Polo and is 5th with a very thin margin over his pursuance. In a sister car, 2-time Swiss champion Ivan Ballinari is only 0.1 seconds behind Dell'Era. Ballinari, in turn, only has 0.2 seconds in hand over Roger Tuning teammate Jonathan Michelot. The Skoda Fabia Rally 2 driver, fresh from his maiden victory at Rallye du Chablais, precedes Guillaume Girolamo, who is making his R5 debut after finishing TER Junior runner-up in Chablais. Behind Girolamo, 2021 Swiss champion Mike Coppens' Citroën C3 is in ninth. The heat is also on in the TER Junior category. Mexican Patrice Vitalier takes first blood by being 0.1 seconds faster with his Renault Clio Rally 5 than his main opponent. Sasha Althos is second with a Rally 4 Spec Clio. Thibaut Murray seems to pick up from where he finished in Chablais with his Peugeot 208 Rally 4 in third place, 1.4 seconds from the lead. Johan Leffler's Renault Clio Rally 5 is fourth, only 0.2 seconds ahead of the Peugeot 208 R2 of novice Johan Soroka, doing his first ever rally. In the overall classification of Rally di Alba, the Skoda Fabia's Rally 2 of Fabio Andolfi and Nicolai Grazin are joint leaders, ahead of the sister car of Stefano Albertini. Hayden Padon is fourth, 0.4 seconds from the leaders. Hayden Padon leads the TER standings after the opening day. The Langa is a hilly area around the river Tanaro, in the province of Asti in Piedmont, northern Italy. It is famous for its wines, cheeses, and truffles, particularly the white truffles of Alba. In the second day of the event, the crews tackle 8 special stages. The weather improves, although there are some small patches of fog in the opening test. Padon is fastest in all 4 of the morning stages. On fast roads, with averages close to and sometimes above 100 kilometers per hour, the Hyundai driver nibbles away seconds, while his closest rivals are locked in a close fight. Lefebvre is third fastest in the first 2 tests, then second fastest in the following 2. In stage 5, he is only 0.2 seconds adrift of Padon and climbs into second overall, 12 seconds behind the leader, but with only 1.8 seconds on his pursuant, Andreucci. The multiple Italian champion trades seconds with his French rival, twice second fastest, then third in stages 4 and 5. He hangs on to third place as he finds his mark on tarmac after 2 seasons competing mainly on gravel.
30 mètres glisse gauche 0. Sur gauche 4 dans l'épingle droite 1, sort droite.
Michelot is 4th overall. The 2019 TER Junior Champion is in a great battle with Roger Tuning teammate Ivan Balinari. The 2 crews trade seconds in the morning stages, the gap between them being only of a few seconds. Another close fight goes on for 6th place. Dalera is losing some seconds from the crews in front, but must watch out for Coppens, who is getting increasingly closer. The 2021 Swiss champion is gaining regularly on his rival, except in stage 5, where he loses some seconds and remains within touching distance. Marasso is 8th after losing valuable time due to a puncture in the 3rd test. Guillaume Girolamo and Benjamin Patrici's maiden event on a Ford Fiesta R5 comes to an early end in SS3 due to a technical problem. In TER Junior, Sasha Althos gets off to a great start. 4 best stage times in the category give the back-to-back Rally du Chablais TER Junior winner a lead of almost 1 minute. Rally novice Johan Soroka keeps an impressive pace, second fastest on all of the morning's tests, and only 0.2 seconds adrift of Althos on stage 3. He ends the loop with nearly 1 minute 30 seconds over Spitalier. The Rally Antibes Côte d'Azur winner is keeping a safe approach on previously unseen roads and continuing his apprenticeship of tarmac. His third place margin over Johan Luffler is only slightly over 30 seconds. Thibaut Murray and Kevin Broner's Puget 208 Rally 4 retired after going off in the day's opener. Nikolai Grazin's Skoda Fabia has taken the overall lead of Rally di Alba in the third stage, ahead of Andrea Crugnola's Citroën C3. Fabio Andolfi snatches third place from Hayden Paddon on the final test of the morning's loop. Hayden Paddon increases his advantage in the TER midday through the final day. Santo Stefano Belbo hosts a medieval castle and a Benedictine convent. The medieval village stands between the Longuet Hills. Its economy relies mainly on the production of wine, especially Moscato di Asti and Asti Spumante. Paddon is more and more at ease on the challenging Longuet stages. The Hyundai driver continues his string of fastest times, only interrupted in the 7th stage because of a slow puncture. Behind the leader, Lefebvre continues to fight, aiming to build a small gap from his pursuant. But Andre Ucci relishes the fight. On stage 7, he and Lefebvre are joint fastest. The gap between the two cars is now 3 seconds, the biggest difference since the beginning of the event. Ballinari holds on to 4th place, despite losing some seconds with a puncture in the 7th test. 5th is Delera's Polo, ahead of Coppens, Marasso, and Michelot, who loses 3 minutes due to a puncture in stage 6, and falls down to 8th. There is also a major twist in TER Junior when Sasha Althos and Lise Jansbinden go off the road in Special Stage 7. Soroka inherits the category lead with over 2 minutes on Spitalier, who keeps Luffler at bay. Two stages to go before the end of Rally Alba. Many duels are still going on. Anything can still happen when many crews are divided by a few seconds. The last tests see a lot of sporting action for the joy of the many fans who enjoy the sunshine in the Longuet Hills. In the TER Junior, yet another twist in the penultimate stage. Leading the category on his maiden event, Johan Soroka, co-driven by Gilbert Ballet, goes off the road on stage 8. And although he completes the test losing a few minutes, the damage makes it impossible for him to continue. Johan Luffler and Matthew Coppa make the most of their Renault Clio Rally 5, and after the bad luck in Rally du Chablais, score their first points with a good second place. Leading the TER Junior in Alba after the opening day, Mexican Patrice and Nicolas Spitalier took a steady approach during the event. They gathered more precious experience of tarmac with their Renault Clio and scored their second 2022 TER Junior victory after Rally Antibes Côte d'Azur, going into a solitary lead of the category standings.
We're looking forward for the next steps in this championship. We will be very happy to go to Sardinia. We'll do whatever it's possible in our hands.
In the overall classification of Rally d'Alba, Nikolai Grazin and Konstantin Alexandrov win with a Skoda Fabia ahead of Andrea Crugnola, co-driven by Pietro Ometto and Fabio Andolfi with Manuel Finoli. Mike Coppins and Renaud Jamoul had a good progress with their Citroën C3, always improving their stage times. They picked up a puncture in the penultimate test, which ruined their hopes and had to settle for 8th. Punctures also jeopardized the performances of 2 Skoda Fabia crews. Rally du Chablais winners Jonathan Michelot, Stefan Fillet dropped from 4th to 7th at the end, while Massimo Morasso and Luca Pieri lost 5th place but could not hold on to 6th position. 5th place went to Alberto De Leyra and Luca Beltrama's Volkswagen Polo, less than 8 seconds away from 4th position, with 2 stages to go. They could not match the pace of Ballinari's sister car.
Sinistra 3.
Quanto manca?
9 pagine. 50, destra.
The two-time Swiss champion, co-driven for the first time by Elena Giovinale, managed to keep the motivation after losing valuable seconds with a puncture and reached the finish just outside the podium places.
C5 meno corta, subito taglia 5 più sul dosso, finita. 80 vista, keep, colore taglia mezzo, sinistra 3.
An incredible pace on tarmac, 1 year after their last event on this surface. 1 joint stage win and constantly on the podium. Paolo Andreucci and Rudy Briani are 3rd with their Skoda Fabia by just 6.8 seconds.
On the gravel, we are the experience, we are a good setup, and also the tires. On the tarmac, the straight is is long, but we are very happy for the performance.
Stefan Lefebvre and Anthony Malfoy had a great weekend. 1 stage win, 6 times second fastest, and twice 3rd. The Citroën C3 crew secured silver after a 2-day-long fight on the edge of seconds, only 13.1 seconds from the winners.
We need to work at the beginning of the rally because the setup was not perfect for me. So I lost some seconds from Hayden, and after it was difficult to catch him. But finally, it was a good weekend. We enjoyed a lot, and I'm satisfied with my pace of the weekend.
What a performance! After 3 years away from Europe and 5 since the last tarmac rally, 8 fastest stage times. Leading from start to finish, Hayden Paddon, John Kennard, and the HMI Hyundai i20 are the winners of 2022 TER Tour European Rally Round 4, Rally d'Alba.
Tour European Rally, I complimenti all'ambassador.
It's been an awesome day. Our expectations for this rally were quite low, so we're probably surprised how competitive we were today. So really enjoyed it, loved the rally. Great way for our first tier round of the championship. So yeah, awesome day.
Un applauso per loro, il podio del TER per la prima volta, Rally d'Alba, Tour European Rally. E adesso ragazzi, it's time to party!
Hayden Paddon, Stefan Lefebvre, and Paolo Andreucci form the TER podium in Alba. Jonathan Michelot and Stefan Fillet are the new TER series leaders. Discover a jewel from colonial times. A place to connect with the past in a very avant-garde style. Quite a spectacle for your eyes and for your heart. A daily adventure during daytime or at night. Guanajuato. Live great stories. The TER will return after the summer break from 3rd to 4th of September in Wales with Get Connected Rally Ceredigion.